Good morning, my YouTube viewers. It is Palestine here. Welcome to my channel. Basically, I had a lot of things that I wanted to talk about, but the thing at the moment that is most pressing on my mind is the fact that I am unable to get my prescription request due on an app because I live in the UK and the medicine in UK is nationalized. So what they want to do is, if you want a repeat prescription, which is what I've got, then you have to do it on an app. Okay, so I went into this app and it won't allow me to set up my repeat prescriptions. And then you try to ring the surgery to tell them, and you get AI. And so this AI that I have to talk to is a virtual receptionist, and her name is Emma. And so basically you try to say, this is the problem. So I rang 2 or 3 times this morning already, and you always get the same virtual receptionist, Emma. She asks the same questions. I've been doing this for an hour that I could have used my time more effectively. And the reason why is because I sent an email last night for my prescription request, and I decided to follow it up this morning with a phone call, and Emma won't do it. They say, what's the nature of the call? They say it's the prescription request. And then they say, well, in order to get your prescriptions, you have to go onto this app. Well, I do go onto the app, and then what happens is I try to get my prescription request, and it says that it will not take my prescription. I don't know why. I don't know why it won't take my prescription request, but it won't. So I've been going over this last night and this morning, and then I thought, okay, well, I'll ring up at 8 o'clock in the morning when the surgery opens, and then I'll get this sorted out. You can't speak to a human. You can't speak to a human. When you ring the number for the surgery, you get AI. AI will not put you through to a human. I even said to AI, can I speak to a human? Because AI, what they do is it's just natural language processing, and what they do is they just ask you a list of questions and you answer the list of questions. And so if it's to do with a prescription request, then they say, oh, well, you have to go onto this app. Well, I've been onto the app, and I even went onto the health center's website, and then they say that you can get your prescriptions another way with another website. So I went to that other website, and it locked my computer up. So I don't know how I'm going to get my prescriptions because they won't give me my prescriptions. They just give you the same answer. You have to go onto this app. I've been onto the app. The app says it will not give me, it will not repeat my prescription. So I went onto the website, and they gave you an email address. And so this address, the first address that I'd been sending it to was like the receptionist address. Well, obviously nobody's looking at that. So I sent the email again to the email address that it says to send it to on the website. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm ever going to get my prescriptions. I mean, I have to have these prescriptions to stay alive. They're keeping me alive. And I don't know. I've wasted an hour. Last night I wasted an hour trying to get my prescriptions done, and then this morning I wasted an hour, and I had things I could be doing. I wanted to work on a blog post because I entered a Kaggle competition, and I made a video on that Kaggle competition, and then I wanted to write a blog post on the Kaggle competition. That's what I could have been doing this morning. but I'm not able to do it because I'm stuck talking to AI. And they won't let me speak to a human. So I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I should take the bus to the health center and say, well, you're not contacting me. You're not getting back to me. So I have nothing more that I can do except come over here. So AI is not the be all and end all. So in the UK, you have nationalized health care. And so they made everything computerized. Everything now is computerized. And so if you want to get your prescription request, you can't ring up the surgery to get your prescription request. You can't even email them, because that's what I had been doing. I had been emailing them and then phoning the next day just to make sure that they received my email. But you can't do that because you're talking to AI. So I don't know. I'm probably going to ring them again and say, did you receive my email? I'm going to say, did you receive my email? So I'm not very happy. My time is being wasted. I had things I could do. I wanted to work on this blog post. Well, I didn't get to work on this blog post because I was spending an hour last night and an hour this morning trying to get my prescription sorted out. So I think I'll go ahead and end this video. I've just talked about my frustration at not being able to get my prescriptions that I need to stay alive. But now AI, it's all AI. You don't even get to speak to a human. When you ring your doctor's surgery, you just get put directly to AI, and they won't let you speak to a human. And so I don't know what to do. So that's it. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching my video, taking interest in my pathetic life.